Hare Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Ritendra. I am preacher of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and today I come with very special lecture. Today I am going to talk about how did Lord Krishna kill Narakasur. But before I start my lecture, I would like to introduce Srimad Bhagavatam. This is Srimad Bhagavatam. This one is written by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Mahaprabhu from ISKCON temple, and this is the most authentic source, especially for Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavad Puran, and the main difference between Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavad Puran is Srimad Bhagavad Gita is a story. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is supreme teaching of Lord Krishna in the battle of Mahabharata to Arjuna, and Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam is a story of Lord Sri Hari Vishnu's all incarnation. So let's get into the story of Narakasura. How did Lord Krishna kill Narakasur? यथा हतो भागवत भौमेन येन ता स्त्रियः निरुद्धाः एकदा चक्ष विक्रम सांगंधर्व. Here King Parikshit said, how was the Bhaumasura was kidnapped so many women and killed by the Supreme Lord, and please narrate this adventure, Lord Sarangandava. Sarangandava is another name of Lord Krishna. Here Sukdev Goswami stated, after the Bhoma has stolen the earring belonged to the Indra's mother, along with Varuna's umbrella, and also demigods' playground at the peak Mandara mountain. And Indra went to Lord Krishna and informed him to their misdeeds. The Lord, taking his wife Satyabhama with him, and then rode on the Garuda and Pragya Jyotisapura, which was surrounded at all the sides by fortification consisting of his hill and unmanned weapons, water, fire, and wind, and by obstruction of the Murapasa wire. Murapasa wire. Actually, this particular Bhamasura stolen the earring of Lord, the mother of Indra, as well as captured Indra's palace, and everything he has done. So Indra went to Lord Krishna and asked to get a help. Then Satyabhama and Lord Krishna went to fight and also get back all such a things, whatever he has stolen, with his wife Satyabhama on a Garud by riding of Garuda. With his club, Lord broke through the rock fortification. With his club, with his mace, with his gada, Lord Krishna broke through the rock fortification with his all the arrows, weapons fortification with his disc, and fire, water, and wind fortification by his sword, and the Murapasa cables. When sound of conch shell, Sankh sound, Lord Gadadhara then shattered the magic seals of fortress, along with the heart of its brave defenders, and with his heavy club, he demolished the surrounding earthen rampart. The five-headed demon Mura, who slept at the bottom of the city's mouth, and awoke and arose out of the water when he heard the vibration of Lord Krishna's Panchayajna council, the sound as a terrifying thunder at the end of the cosmic edge. The sound was very terrific, like a thunder, because of the conch shell of Lord Sri Krishna. The shining with a binding terrible effulgence of the sun's fire at the end of the millennium, Mura seemed to be swallowing up the three worlds with his five mouths, and he life up his trident and fell up the Garuda, and some of the Trakshya like attacking the snakes. Mura wielded his trident and then hurled it fiercely at Garuda, and roaring from all the five mouths, the sound filled the earth and sky, all the direction limit of the outer space, until it is reverberated against the very cell of the universe. Then two arrows Lord Sri Hari stuck in the trident flying toward the Garuda and broke it into the three pieces. Now the Lord hit the Mura's face, then several arrows, and demon angrily hurled his club at the Lord. The Mura's club spell toward him and on the battlefield, and Lord Gadaraja intercepted it with his own and broke it into the thousand of the species. Mura then raised his arm high and also rushed at the unconquerable Lord, who easily sliced off his head with his disc weapons. Sliced off his head. Lord Krishna here used his Sudarshana and also killed a particular demon. Lifeless Mura, decapitated body, fell into the water like a mountain whose peak has been severed by the power of Lord Indra's thunderbolt. The demon's seven sons, enraged by their father's death and prepared to the retaliate, ordered by Bhaumasura, Mura's seven sons, Tamara and Antariksha, Sarvana, Vibhasura, Vasu, Navasavan and Aruna followed their general, pitched onto the battle bearing of their weapons. Their fierce weapons furiously attacked the invincible Lord Krishna with a arrow and sword and club spears and lances and trident, but the Supreme Lord with the unfailing prowess cut this mountain of the weapons into the tiny pieces of his arrow. The Lord severed the heads and thigh, arms and legs armor of this opponent led by Pitha, and sent them all the abode of Yamraja. Narakasura, the son of earth, Narakasura, he was the son of earth, and could not contain his fury when he was the fate of his military leaders. Thus he went out of the citadel of elephant born of the milk ocean, and who were exuding Mada from their forehead out of the excitement. Lord Krishna and his wife mounted upon Garuda and looked like a cloud with a lighting sitting above the sun. And seeing the Lord, Bhoma released his Sadgani weapons at him. Sadgani weapons was released by Bhoma on Lord Krishna, whereupon all of Bhoma's soldiers simultaneously attacked with their weapons. At that moment, Lord Gadaraja shot his sharp arrow at the Bhaumasura's army, and his arrows displaying the variegated feathers, and soon reduced that army to mass body with a severe arms and thigh and necks. Lord similarly killed the opposing horses and elephant. Lord Sri Hari then struck down all the missiles and weapons the enemy soldiers threw at him. O hero of Kurus, destroying each and every one with a three sharp arrow. Meanwhile, Garuda, as he carried the Lord and struck the enemy's elephant and these wings, and bitten by Garuda's wings, and big and talon elephant fled back into the city, and leaving Narakasuras alone and battlefield to the opposed Lord Krishna. Here, the elephant actually leapt to Narakasura, and Narakasura fell alone, and he was alone, and Lord Krishna attacked on him when he was alone. Seeing this army driven back and tormented by Garuda, Bhoma attacked him with his spear, and which had once defeated Lord Indra's thunderbolt. But though struck by all the mighty weapons, Garuda was not shaken, and indeed he was like an elephant hit with his flower garland. And Bhoma, frustrated in all his attempts, took up his trident to kill Lord Krishna. But even before he could release it, Lord Krishna cut off his head with his razor sharp chakra. Sudarshana demon sat atop of his elephant. Lord Krishna here killed Narakasura with his Sudarshana. Before he actually lifted a trident and also throw on Lord Krishna. Before that, Lord Krishna used his Sudarshan chakra and also cut his head, and fallen on the ground. Bhaumasura's head shone brilliantly decorated as it was earring and also attractive helmet. And as the cries of Alas, Alas, well done, arose, and also says the principal of the demigods worshipped Lord Mukunda, Lord Mukunda, Lord Krishna, Lord Vasudeva, Lord Murari. This is why Lord Krishna has killed Muran named devil. That is why Lord Krishna is known as a Murari. Lord Krishna is known as a Mukunda because he is a giver of supreme liberty to all of us. That's why Lord Krishna is known as a Mukunda. O king, after bowing down to him and then standing the joint palms and goddess, her mind filled with his devotion, began to the praise to Lord of universe and whom the best demigods worship. Here Lord Krishna killed Narakasur and also others demon like a Mura named demon. That's why Lord Krishna is known as a Murari. And Lord Krishna rescued more than 16,000 women from Narakasura, and later on, by the wishes of that particular woman, Lord Krishna got married with this particular woman. 16,000 लड़कियों के साथ उन्होंने शादी किया था लॉर्ड कृष्णा. So this is a story of how did Lord Krishna kill Narakasur and also Mura named devil. So I hope you all can understand. If you are having any questions, any doubt, then kindly put a comment. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Let's chant. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Sri Hari Vishnu Santakaram Bhujagajayanam Padmanabham Suresam Visvadharam Gagana Satasam Meghavarnam Subhagam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Vidhana Gamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavaiharam Sarvalokekanatham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu Chalantam Sarvatomukham Narsiham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityu Namamyam Swaha ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादि आदिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम. हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु, हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु, दीन बंधु जगतपते, गोपेश गोपी कांता राधा कांता नमस्तते. हे कृष्ण, हे वासुदेव, हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु, दीन बंधु जगतपते, गोपेश गोपी कांता राधा कांता नमस्तते. So thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Radhe Radhe.